Hey guys, and here's what we're gonna do. We're going to immediately drive out here. No particular reason. So, enjoy me with this peaceful drive as we turn off here and start shooting these two rats. Yeah, sorry, I forgot to introduce this level. Today we are in Bartoli's hideout, and Sugar the Proto here is gonna get you through it. In the easiest way possible, hopefully, you know. So we're gonna come up here, I'm gonna shoot two rats. These rats are everywhere. Super nasty. Dirty and nasty, just the way people don't like him. Sorry, that's a bad. That's a horrible joke. It was supposed to be a joke, but it's not that funny. All right, so we want to come out here as soon as we can because there's gonna be this guy with a metal bar, and he's gonna want to hit Laura. So we're just gonna shoot him. Sorry, Laura. I meant to kill him faster, but that's all right. This is the second time he's got me. The first time he didn't get me. This is like my third recording. Both times I did like horrible. I've been doing horrible today. I can't play as well. So we're gonna grab the automatic pistols. I keep on stuttering. We're gonna grab the automatic pistols, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna run under here and deal with this guy first, because if we deal with the guy who's on the balcony first, this guy is gonna come out and he's gonna start battling us, and then we're gonna have two people to worry about, and that's not on my bingo card. So what we're gonna do from here is we're gonna back up 2 steps, and we're gonna shoot this guy who's on the balcony above here and get rid of him and ruin his day. So, and then we're going to go outside. I'm going to keep these automatic pistols selected because once we shoot up in this door, 2 wolves are going to come through, or 2 dogs. I'm not really sure what breed of dog they are. I keep on calling them wolves. I'm so used to the wolves from Tomb Raider 1 that I keep on calling the dogs wolves. So we're going to jump over here and grab ourselves a flare pack, a med pack, a small one to be more specific, and some auto pistol. Man, what are they called? What is it called? Automatic pistol clips. Sorry, I keep on thinking it's auto pistol. Sorry. So we're gonna come right here and wow, okay, rude. So you're gonna notice that these 3 guys with swords down the hallway here. You're gonna want to time it. Pretty easy. I think you can do it. Now, better yet, I know you can do it. Oh, I got hit. All right. Yeah, you want to stay really close to the right side. I probably should have said that sooner. So let's say you're playing on the original game. I mean, I'm not, but I'm going to show you what it looks like. Yeah, you really can't see nothing, and this is where you'd probably be lighting a flare. But we're not going to do that because we're playing on this version. I know earlier I said I was going to appeal to people like both playing classic and the modern version alike, but I really want to stick. I really want to stick to the remastered graphics for right now. If someone asks me to do the classic graphics for like a day, sure, I'll do it, or like whenever. Really, just depends on whatever people like. I just really like staring at Lara's golden pistols. I didn't sign up on the Society of Raiders for no reason. So there's 3 ways we could actually get up here onto this balcony so we can climb over there. And I'm going to show you there's 3 ways. First, you can climb up this way. It's possible. I know I probably should have shown that first, but we're going to go ahead and jump back across. No, whoops. I'm not going to pick up those items yet. We're going to come back over here anyway. We're just going to jump back down. The second way you can get up here is by walking right here. Oh, whoops. Right here, and then just jumping up and then grabbing the ladder that's right here and then just pulling yourself up. But we're going to do this the legit way because we're not cheaters. I mean, technically we are, but I just don't want to cheat. I don't want to skip anything. I mean, there's no pickups up here, but you guys do whatever you want. If you don't feel like pushing the block, take the ladder or just jump up there from the side. It just really depends on what you feel like doing. So we're going to push this block twice. And that footsteps you hear, that's the guy on the second balcony. We'll get to him in a minute. He's actually guarding one of the secrets. Here's something I never understand. Why do people put photos of themselves on the wall like this. Like they'll carve themselves in stone and they'll like put it up in the wall. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be like a photo or whatever, but who cares? It's just like why? Oh, cool. Well, you're supposed to jump over it, but Lara didn't feel like doing that. So what I'm gonna do, since I already pushed the block out of the way, I'm just gonna jump up back up right here. Let's try that again. Like, well done. Let's try that again. That's a reference that no one will get, unless they've played Criminal War Mafia Pursuit, which is like one of those really stupid games on the App Store that no one knows about. Also, that really irritates me how the ladders over there, like there's like see how they're evenly spaced out, and like in these other spots they're not evenly spaced out. Like see right here, it's not even, and it's just two. It's like two ladder things upon the other. It's just it looks weird to me. So as you can see, there's another guy in that balcony. We're actually going to want to get out of here as fast as we possibly can, so that guy doesn't start shooting us. Yeah, he already started, but luckily he didn't get any hits off. I don't know if you could hear his silenced pistol going off in the background. That cliche silenced pistol sound that for some reason a lot of games use. I'm not sure why they think making why a silenced pistol should sound like that. It doesn't make it that silent. It doesn't. Anyways, we're gonna walk up to the edge here, and we're gonna tap backwards, and we're gonna run and jump and grab. We're gonna pull ourselves up. We're gonna go to this red thing right here. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be. So we're gonna save right here, because there's 3 ways you can actually do this, and once you do one of the ways, you can't get back up to, you can't get back up here. It feels like there's snot in my throat, and that's what it makes me feel like I can't speak as well. It's weird. I have no idea how to explain it. So the first way, what you would do is you'd come right here and you'd slide down and let go. That's one of the ways you can get down. The second way you can get down is by turning right here, tapping backwards and immediately tapping X, and you'd land right here. And the third and final way of doing it is turning to the door right here and jumping and then tapping X, and you'd land right in. Now, personally, the way I like to do it is, I don't know, it just feels like I take a lot less damage, is to come right here and just do the safety drop. I'm not sure, it just makes me feel better. Makes me feel like I take less damage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my pistols ready, because there's going to be 2 dogs that come around this corner, and they can be very vicious if you don't know that they're there. They also, for some reason, are not coming to attack me. I'm not sure why they aren't doing that. And another save, they were already down the stairs and already after me. I'm not going up there because I know what he's going to do. He's waiting for me to come up there so he can get me from the sidelines. Where is he anyway? Where'd he go? Did he go in here? Oh, he did. Alright, fine. I'll come and get you. I'll play your game. There he goes. So what we're going to do is we're going to get right here, and a guy is going to spawn. I'm not sure where he is. Oh, sorry. Let me... Actually, right here. And a guy is going to spawn, and we're going to want to get up behind him as fast as we possibly can, which we're having problems with, amazingly. I love that, Lara. So this guy, unfortunately, doesn't drop anything. See, a lot of these guys in this level refuse to drop things. Like, if I were to go back outside, there was a few people earlier that just refused to drop things because some of them are cheapskates. And that's the name I've given to them. Cheapskates. I really wish there was a way to make this camera go faster. It would make everything go by so much faster. I wouldn't have to, like, show you that some of these guys, like, this is the guy that I killed on the staircase after he hit me. He doesn't drop anything. But this guy up here does. He's the one who drops an item. He drops a med pack. So after killing that guy, you're going to notice this room. And if we come over here, there's a lever that we can pull. It's really hard to see, and it's actually so easy to miss. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out my shotgun so I can deal with this guy a little bit easier. Let's go ahead and shoot him up and pick up the shotgun shells he drops. Thanks for replacing the ammo I shot you with. He just gave me back my ammo after I shot him with it. Anyways, we're going to turn to our left here, and we're going to pick up the stone dragon. This is the first secret of the level. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get out of here. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually grab my shotgun back out. We're gonna jump through this window like it's an action movie. And we're gonna turn around and shoot this guy and get him out of the gene pool as fast as we possibly can. Now, there's a glitch I want to show off here. I saw this on a video once. I just want to go ahead and show it off for the sake of the funnies. This guy also drops 2 Uzi clips, and that's amazing. It's where you can jump through this. I'm not sure how to do it anymore, but there's a possible way where if you do it just right, you can jump directly over this and fall into the water below. And I completely forgot how to do it, which is really unfortunate because I really want to show you guys how to just cheaply get over this because it's so funny. She's not letting me. All right, she's not gonna let me, is she? Yeah, she's not letting me. She's bumping into it. She knows what I'm trying to do. That's why she's guiding herself away from it. Oh. Okay. That's also another weird glitch. Well, we're not supposed to be down here anyway. I thought I'd just go ahead and show that off. Don't do it if you want items, though. And also if you want to go the normal way. So we're going to shoot through this window here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out my automatic pistols. Because this door is going to open, and it's going to open to a big guy. Yeah, and a big guy comes up behind us. Forgot about that. We really want to get rid of the dog, though. Yeah, can't get me now, doggy. Yeah, there you go. So as you can see, neither of these guys dropped anything. They're major cheapskates. Let's go ahead and take a med pack so I can go ahead and get that indicator off my screen. I hate indicators. So what we're going to do with this block is we're going to push it in. You can't really pull it out. I mean, you can, but like I want to push it in. I mean, either way, you'll still end up right here, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, cool. We're doing that stuff, Lara. Lara? I mean, well, technically you can't pull it out all the way because that's right there. But Lara, please get up here. Is she really refusing me right now? Yeah, that's what I thought. Lara, I know I can do that. I've played Tomb Raider for years. I'm not fooling nobody. Okay, Lara just doesn't want to cooperate, alright? Anyways, we're going to kill these rats that are up here. Oh, that's weird. Could have sworn there was a second one up here. Oh well. So we're going to get right here, and we're going to notice these things. Oh god, these things. The problem with this is that if we get too close, I think it activates, and that's not what we're looking for. What we're going to do is we're going to jump to the right here. I'm going to do a swan dive because screw it. And we're just gonna say screw it to all those things because we don't want to get cut up. So we're going to touch right here, and it's going to turn off all these pipes here in the hallway. And just like the just like the fire puzzle inside of Tomb Raider 1, I recommend you save. It's what I'm going to do as well because I do not want to take damage to any of this fire because it's just, it's too much to deal with. So it turns off the fire for a select amount of time. We're just going to go ahead and get through that as fast as we possibly can. And once we get right here, this door is going to open to some dogs. Now, I'm a lot less worried about the damage that I'm going to get from the pistols. I'm more worried about the damage that the dogs are going to give me. And we're just going to go ahead and get rid of those. Now, you're probably wondering, can we go up here? Well, no, it's locked. It's behind this gate. That's actually where we were earlier to kill both those dogs and those guys that came up behind me and tried to do a gang war type move. I'm not sure what they did there. And I'm also not sure why they did it. Also, screw this window. I don't like it. Yeah, but if we actually jump out this window, it just leads us back outside, and you'd have to climb back up. There's actually no reason for you to come out here, as there is nothing for you to pick up. And if you don't believe me, you can go ahead and search these waters. There's nothing. Technically, there's this area right here, but we'll be in here in a minute anyway, so I'm not exactly all too sure why you'd want to go down there just yet, because we have lots of more stuff to do, and it involves this area. And there's actually a pickup in this area we need to get, so try not to do stuff too early, you know? So we're going to go ahead and tap backwards, and we're going to run and jump and come up here. Also, I gotta say that the lighting in this room has gotten better since the first time I've played it. It's amazing. So this is gonna open up a trap door behind the fireplace. We'll get to that here in a minute. Also, screw these windows. We're gonna do a standing jump to get back. I'm gonna tap backwards. I'm gonna run and jump. Now we're gonna walk up to the edge right here. I'm gonna tap backwards and run across. And we're gonna pull this lever right here. And it's gonna open up the painting. And we need to get behind that. This is my favorite version of the Tomb Raider song, by the way. You can actually play it on the MIDI player. MIDI, I'm not sure how to pronounce that properly. But it's definitely my favorite version of it. Again, too bad it's cut short. And it's gone. Anyways, let's go ahead and shimmy off to the right here. I'm gonna go ahead and shimmy all the way right. Just to annoy those who like to come up early. But this isn't a speed run anyway, so I'm not sure why we're all too worried about that. So we're going to tap backwards, we're going to run across and jump here. So I'm not sure how another guy got up here, but I want to go ahead and clarify something. There is absolutely nobody over here. You can see that, right? Well, that's funny, because last time the game checked, there's someone over there apparently. So why don't we go ahead and demonstrate you guys how the grenade launcher works. Alright, so we're going to turn in this direction. Hi there, bud. You came out of nowhere. And so did this grenade launcher. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this out of the ground, because that's where you used to be and no longer reside. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and do a standing jump from right here. We're going to land on top, and we're going to pull this lever. And what it's going to do is it's going to rearrange the chandeliers in a way for us to be able to actually get inside of the painting, because we need to get a pickup here. That's the whole reason we're actually getting behind the painting. I'm trying to determine whether if that's a running jump or not. See, I have not played this in such a while. That's what's weird about me. I cannot determine what is a standing jump from this far up. Like, look. Okay, it's a standing jump. Okay, cool. It's like I cannot determine what is a standing jump and what isn't. Oh, that's weird. You're supposed to be open. Okay. You're not supposed to be timed. Not sure why you're closed, but sure, we'll come back. We'll go back and open you. I'm completely okay with that. You're really not supposed to be timed. You're supposed to stay open as long as possible, but whatever. We'll just pretend that you were on a time limit for the sake of your sake. Anyways, there's a key in there, and it goes towards the pickup count. So that's the whole reason we actually wanted to come down here, and it also opens up an area. Hold up. That's more like it. Anyways, so we're going to go ahead and run and jump across, and we're going to pick up this key. These are some very large keys, and they only get larger by the time we make it to the water levels. It looks so weird. So what are we going to do now, you ask? Well, what we need to do now, actually, is... where is it? Where is it? We need to get up here, and we need to do that. So let's go ahead and get back up onto the chandelier. Come on, Laura, don't do that. So let's go ahead and jump onto the chandelier and turn around and run and jump. I can hear my brother playing Fortnite right now. Anyways, we're gonna turn to the right here and do a running jump. Or you can go to the third chandelier and do it. I feel like it'd be a whole lot easier to do from the third chandelier if you want. Now, what I like to do is I like to come to the edge here and then drop, so you're guaranteed to not accidentally land in the fire. So let's go ahead and get turned around. So at first, what you're going to notice is this giant area full of water. But what we're going to want to do actually first, screw this whole area right here for a minute. We're not worried about that right now. What we're worried about is actually going to go get the second secret. So let's go do that. So I recommend lighting a flare for this segment, especially if you're playing on the original version, because you really can't see nothing down here. But if you're playing on the version I'm playing on, then you should be able to see just fine, so you really shouldn't need a flare. Oh, that was weird. She just slid forward while picking that up. Anyways, grenade launcher ammo, and we've got the gold dragon right here. That's the second secret, and we're going to go ahead and pull this lever. And then we're going to swim upwards. All the way up, up, up. Ah, man, air. Alright, let's go back down for a swim. We're not actually going to get out right here because I really don't feel like having to go back all through that. I'm not going to do the lava puzzle again just to make the game happy. So as you can see, I'm going to go ahead and get this out of the way. There is no other pickups under this water. Just so you guys know, there is nothing down here. There's nothing else down here to be picked up. As you can see, there is nothing in here. So no flares, nothing. So I thought I'd go ahead and get that out of the way so people don't be like, oh, well, what if there's something down there? Go check. It's like, there isn't, dude. I know there isn't. Anyways, we're gonna go over here. We're gonna pull ourselves. Well, not really pull ourselves. Oh yeah, you might have thought that was a pickup. No, that was just a flare dropping out of Lara's hands. So let's go ahead and put this key in. The library key. It's needed to progress. Buggy, buggy, buggy. I can't talk to Reyes. So for this area, I usually use my shotgun, but it's currently out of commission. So we're gonna be using our pistols. First thing, this guy. Alright, he's gone. And he drops a med pack, so let's go ahead and get that. And then we're going to come in here. We're going to jump up. We're going to jump backwards. Jump forwards again. Kill these rats. Oh, you're still not dead? Well, now you are. Anyways. Not sure what that was, neither. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull this lever, and it's going to open up a door, and it's going to set one of these guys on us. And for some reason, danger music is going to start playing, as if we're supposed to be scared of this guy. I mean, I'm really not. It's just a guy with a silenced M9 who's also walking into a door like an idiot. And guess what? You know what he drops? Nothing. Alright, so. Oh yeah, and this door, we'll be worried about that here in a minute. For right now, we're going to come in here. And as you can see, there's this little area right here behind us that we need to get to, so we're going to climb up just enough. I'm just kidding, we're actually going to climb up the whole way. I'm going to turn left here. That window cannot be busted open. It is not as the same as a glass window. So we're going to go ahead and go all the way up here. We're going to tap backwards so we can actually get a better angle of the jump here. I almost fell. Cool. I almost took some unnecessary fall damage. Let's go ahead and shoot this. So let me go ahead and walk out here so you can see what the situation is. So as you can see, what they're wanting us to do is jump onto that balcony. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. I'm going to pull myself up and then tap X. So we just land right here. Makes things a whole lot easier. In my opinion, anyway. So let's go ahead and jump right here. I'm going to go ahead and get something out of the way. There is nothing in these waters, so don't even bother searching. There's nothing under it. There's nothing around it. There is nothing here, so don't even bother. Don't bother wasting your time. It's just there for, I guess, scenery purposes. I'm not really sure how to pronounce that. The word scenery. I'm hoping I got that right. Anyways, we're going to tap backwards, and we're going to run, jump, and grab. Now you're probably wondering, well, what are we going to do on top of the house? There's nothing up here. Well, actually, you'd be wrong. There's actually a lot of things we're doing up here. I'm not going to tell you what for. You'll just have to see what for. So I'm going to turn around in here in a few seconds. I want you to guess what's over here. All right? Well, if you guys guessed Uzis, you'd be correct. So let's go grab those. How the Uzis would work? Oh yeah, you actually get an achievement for that. It's called the Bartoli stash. It's really funny. Now, you'd honestly wonder how these guns would work from just sitting in the water for that long. And better yet, it also makes you wonder, how did the water get back here anyway? Anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to drop down right here. Now, I want to go ahead and show something off. As you can clearly see, they do not give you that much ammo for the Uzis like they do in the first game. So you're going to want to save your ammo for the Uzis as much as you can, like what I'm currently doing. You can't really go all willy-nilly like you could in the first game, unfortunately. Even though weirdly enough, this game is more action-packed, they don't give you as much ammo somehow. Anyways, so we're gonna jump up here and we're gonna pick this up. There's a key. Yeah. TNT key. And we're gonna use that here in a minute. We'll get to that. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna turn to the right here. And as you can see, we are doing some good time, 22 minutes. Got 8 picks up. Alright. We'll just swim right up. There we go. So we're gonna notice this guy, he's a butthole. Acting like he's something. But unfortunately, we had this in the bag the moment he tried attacking us, so let's go ahead and pick up what he had. A med pack. So, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you're probably wondering why I didn't bust him on the way through here immediately. That's because I didn't want to. So we're going to go ahead and pull this lever, and what I like to get out is the Uzis. Sorry, I did not mean to say Uzis. I meant to say automatic pistols. Oh, whatever. And there's going to be these guys that are going to be over here. They can walk through glass. Makes perfect sense, right? Lara can't walk through the glass, but these guys can. They're not strapped to logic like Lara is for some weird reason. I also wasted 2 bullets because I fired too fast. So let's go ahead and see how much Uzi clips are worth. They're only worth 80 now, which is really sad. They used to give you like what, like 100, 200 for each Uzi pickup you got. So that's quite a lot, but now they just don't. And it's sad. Even though this game has more action. I never understood that. It's like this game has more action. They just refuse to give you, you know, like all that stuff. So we're missing 5 pickups. Where are we going to get those pickups at? Well, we're going to get them soon. Be calm, my friend. Be calm. I know exactly where they are. But first, let's turn to our right and kill this rat here. I just don't like him. He's nasty. He might give me Hep C. So that's not funny. Alright, so what we're looking for is to come up here and jump up. The reason why we don't want to use that key just yet is because if we did, it'd blow up the Jade Dragon, and we don't want that. It'll completely blow up the Jade Dragon, and that's not what we're looking for. And I'll even show you. Here, I'll even save just to show you. I'll save right here, and I'll go back and turn on the TNT just to show you what it does. It'll blow up the Jade Dragon, and you won't be able to get it. I'm not sure if it directly blows it up and gets rid of it, and like just gets rid of it from the game entirely. Oh yeah, once you do that, this guy starts shooting at you. You go ahead and get rid of him out of the way. You know what? Screw it. Might as well show you what the Uzis sound like in this version of the game. Let's go ahead and do that. There he goes. Uzis sound a little bit different. Honestly, I prefer the way they sound inside of Tomb Raider 1, honestly. So if we come up here now, we're going to notice something. Where'd the Jade Dragon go? It's gone. You can't pick it up. That's why you don't want to use the key. So we're going to load the game. We're going to get that. And get that poor Jade Dragon out of there before he gets buried in the rubble. We can't have him dying like that. Not like that. So let's go ahead and pick him up. And there's the 5 pickups we were missing. The Jade Dragon himself and the other 4 shotgun shell pickups it gave us. And now we have 10 in reserve. So that's all the pickups. Yeah, so you're going to notice that it's always going to look like I'm missing a lot of pickups by the end of the level, but that's because I'm missing a singular dragon. And we're more than likely about to go pick it up as I say that. So the way I'm actually going to deal with this guy is the automatic pistols, just so I can get that out of the way. He likes to attack immediately, so I'm trying to show you guys the explosion while it happens, but Lara's not allowing me to do it. Also, I'm not sure how this guy even got up here. I also just want to go ahead and get out of the way. He doesn't drop anything. I've already confirmed it by the pickup menu, as you can see here. 28 out of 28 pickups. I mean, you can shimmy over him I mean, you can shimmy over to that spot if you want to, I think, but he doesn't give you anything, so I'm not sure why you'd want to do that. It's just a big waste of your time. You can jump from right here and shimmy across, but again, as I said, it's not really worth your time. You're just wasting your time immensely. So, don't even bother. So let's go finish this level because there's no one else left to kill. There's no one else here. We practically just left this place populationless. So let's go ahead and go over here. And oh my god, I just want to go ahead and say something before this video ends. This next level is going to take a huge toll on me because, oh boy, it's the Opera House. I cannot say enough bad things about the Opera House. So I'll just see you when we get to it, alright? I cannot. 26 minutes, 19 seconds. Gold Dragon, Jade Dragon, and Stone Dragon, all pickups, all kills. I think. I mean, again, this isn't 100%. I'm getting all the pickups, and I'm trying to take as least amount of time as possible while I'm doing so. I missed over 200 shots. Actually, no, I missed only 100 and some shots. I counted wrong. Sorry. I used one large med pack, or the equivalent of two small med packs, and distance traveled was 2.57 kilometers. So, yep. And next time I see you, oh boy, we'll be inside the opera house. Oh boy, I'm so worried about this. I don't even want to get into this one tonight, so I'm gonna save this one for tomorrow whenever I get back from school. Because I just cannot be bothered.